Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. Today we're going to talk about the Investor Day. We have news from Giga Berlin. We're also going to look into an update, a new Model Y. There's actually some confirmation out there, and we're going to look into all the details right now. Now let's start with the Investor Day. We all know that tonight the Investor Day is going to happen, and we hopefully going to receive a lot of new information. What we already know is that Tesla might announce a new factory in Mexico. This is something that has been confirmed a few minutes ago from Mexico's side, from the government, but we don't have any confirmation from Tesla yet. So we're going to wait for the call, I would say it, or the presentation, and then we're going to know more details. So lots of stuff, high expectations. Let's see if Tesla can meet those expectations. So let's dive into the first update outside of the Investor Day, which is that Tesla China today confirmed that there will be a new comfort suspension in the Model Y for all cars being produced from the 1st February onwards. So this is very important for all people that get cars from China. Now, when it comes to the Model Y, we all know that the Model Y standard range and some Model Y long range are going still to Europe. No Model Y performance, by the way. And we have the UK market that is receiving Model Y performance as well, to be totally correct here. And the suspension is actually not the biggest or the most liked part in the current version. So now they are having a better suspension, and this is going to help to make the experience driving on uneven streets or off-road this experience is going to be much better than before. And I think that is a nice update that Tesla is doing here. Of course, many people will be upset. As always, products are continuing to get better. And sometimes you buy a Tesla and then you think, well, I would have waited another 2 or 3 weeks and then I would have gotten a better Tesla. But unfortunately, that is the way how it is when you buy a Tesla currently. So many changes. And there are more changes for Tesla superchargers in the United States. Now, for all non-Tesla drivers that are now able at certain supercharger locations to actually charge their EV, they have to pay 10 cents per kilowatt more. But if you go into the subscription of $12.99, you get the same price as Tesla drivers. And many people out there are already trying it. The Magic Dock, we have looked at it a few videos ago, so I think it is all prepared to get open. In Europe, we have it already in all superchargers currently, so it's getting very interesting here how much money Tesla can do with that, and I think that this is going to push the expansion of superchargers even further. I believe that Tesla is going to invest even more money to actually convince more people to charge at a supercharger. Now, when it comes to the automatic emergency braking, so the AEB system, it is already very good that you have that in the car. It is a leading functionality that you have in a Tesla car, the way Tesla is doing it. Now, they're going to go even a step further. The camera is going to monitor even more stuff to even prevent you even better from any collisions out there. And when it comes to collisions, there was an incident in China a few weeks ago. We have here now confirmation it was not a mistake of the Tesla car. It was a mistake of the driver. So pretty much as 99% out there, I haven't seen really an incident when it was really a Tesla, a technical issue of a Tesla. It is most of the time not the Tesla brand that has done something wrong here, but more the driver. Now, looking into the situation with the Mexican factory here, we have the governor Samuel Garcia said that Musk invited him to Texas for Wednesday's Tesla Investor Day. Official announcement of the plant in the Monterrey suburb of Santa Catarina. Now that looks like a confirmation for me, so I think we're going to see that happening tonight. Just for those that don't know it, it's 375 miles away from Austin, so I think, 6.5 hours is not a lot. For Europeans, that is something I drive home. So I think this is a distance which is totally fine, and they could do a lot of work over there. Just taking now Monterrey as the capital here when it comes to the distance to Austin. Now, we all know, even though a new factory is exciting, it takes some time until the factory is running. And this is the same for Austin and Giga Berlin. Here we have the projections of the 4,000 cars. We see it's going much faster now since October 2022. Now, if we look further into the increase of production now with the third shift, I think it should go even faster. We could reach 9,300 cars per week by the end of the year. If it's going even faster, maybe even by September, there are 10,000 cars per week. It really depends on how fast Tesla can find people, train people, and actually get the entire factory running. And I think somewhere in between now and September, we're going to see the announcement of further expansion in Giga Berlin. I'm pretty sure about that. And when it comes to the demand and the backlog, I'm going to look into the Troy backlog here. We have 106,000 cars. It's getting a bit more, but I think we have to get used to it, that the corona situation is over, no shutdowns anymore. So I think it is a key advantage that Tesla can actually deliver cars immediately to customers. Now, this key advantage is actually going to be held against Tesla many times because people again and again say there is no demand. I think it is the major advantage. If I look into the new ID.3 that was presented today by many YouTubers in Germany, and you talk about the delivery time of hopefully this year, then I think if Tesla is refreshing the Model 3 based on hopes for the Investor Day, we're hopefully going to know more. I do believe that Tesla can deliver immediately, and this is a major advantage here. And I think that this is going to be a key component when it comes to deciding which EV I should buy. And I think people will decide as well on delivery times. So I think this is something that we have to keep in mind. Let me know what you think about this entire situation. Do you believe that this is an advantage, that Tesla can deliver immediately? Again, this is especially for the European market. The United States market is a bit different because of a lot of support by the government, increased demand here, longer wait times. So I think that's a bit different here. And China is the key here. You can actually buy a car and get it immediately in 2 weeks if you're lucky. The same in Germany. And this is going to continue. And I think this is a major advantage for 2023. And it's going to ease the logistical issues we had last year. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. I wish you a good Investor Day tonight. Enjoy the time, and let's see what we can talk about tomorrow. I think it will be a lot. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Take care.